Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create system.io contact from responses received via webhooks. So let's suppose I am running a business and I am using JotForm to take all the potential clients. Now I want that whenever a client fill the form, this should be created as contact automatically in my system.io, and for that I am going to use Pabbly Connect to build this automation. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Webhook by Pabbly and system.io. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Webhook by Pabbly, with the help of which I am going to build connection between my JotForm and the Webhook and Pabbly Connect. And then in my action application, I am going to take system.io, where the contact will be created automatically as soon as the form submission will be made. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create system.io contact from responses received via Webhook. For this, we are going to create automation between Webhook by Pabbly, JotForm and system.io with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows here and all the folders that I have created here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to give the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create system.io contact from responses received via webhooks. And now I need to select the folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this all automations and then click on create. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create system.io contact from responses received via Webhook, which means whenever a form submission will be made, Webhook will capture the response of this form submission and add that contact in my system.io, which means whenever I will receive form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Webhook. And then in the trigger event, I am going to take catch Webhook. Now we need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and JotForm, for which a Webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my JotForm with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use JotForm to take all the form responses, and that's where I'm going to build this connection. So to make this connection, let me take you to my JotForm. So this is my JotForm, and this is the form that I have created by the name contact form. So let's go back. And over here you can see this contact form. I have to click on this edit form, and then over here I can see this build, settings, publish. So I have to click on this settings option, and over on the left side I can see all these options. Here I have to open this integrations, where I need to search for webhooks. So over here this is the webhooks, and as I click on this I can see this edit integrations. So I have to open this. And then over here, I'm going to add the Webhook URL which I'm provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So from over here, I'm going to copy this Webhook URL and paste that over here. Now I have to click on this complete integration. And then I have to click on this finish. So as I have built this connection, now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here we can see waiting for the webhook response, which means now to log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means we have to do a test submission so that we can check whether this connection is successful or not and whether we have received the webhook response after making the connection or not. So let's go back to JotForms, and over here I need to open this contact form, for which I'm going to click on this publish and copy the link to this form and open that in a new tab. And over here I have these fields: first name, last name, email and phone. So over here I'm going to enter some dummy details in these fields. Now after entering all these details, my first name is latest, my last name is user, email address is latest12@pabblytuge.com and the phone number is this. I have to click on this submit. Now I have submitted a form successfully. Your submission has been received. Now these details should be added and received in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and over here we can see we have instantly received the response. First name was latest, last name was user, email address was latest@pabblytuge.com and the phone number was this. So we have captured the response with the help of this webhook by Pabbly, and we connected webhook by Pabbly in our JotForm, and whenever we submitted a form, we started receiving response in Pabbly Connect. So this means the integration between these two is successful, and now I have to move to my next step, which is action step. So whenever I receive response in my JotForm with the help of webhook by Pabbly, I want to add all these responses as contact in my system.io. So here my action application will be system.io, and then in my action event I'm going to take create contact. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and to make this connection I have to enter the API key, and it's written enter the API key here from system.io account. To obtain the API key, log into your system.io account, navigate to the profile section, select settings and then choose public API keys. So to enter this API key, let me take you to my system.io account. So this is my system.io account, and on the top I can see all these options. Here I have to click on the profile and then I have to click on the settings. On the left hand side I can see all these options. So here I have to open this public API and then I have to click on this create. So over here I need to give the name. So let's say the name is new, and I have to put the expiration date. So let's say it's 27, and then I have to click on apply and then save. So I have received my API token. Now I simply have to copy this and paste that over here and then click on this save. Now system.io is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is email address, and to enter this I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received response in my webhook by Pabbly, the form submission that I did on JotForm. Here I can see all the response that I have received. So I have to enter the email address. So here my email address was latest12@pabblytuge.com. Then I will follow the same process and enter my first name as latest, and then I have to enter my last name as user, and then I have to enter my phone number, which was this one. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping. Now over here I have not received any response for all these fields, so for now I'm going to simply leave these blank, but if you have received the response, you can enter following the same process. Now after entering all the details and the responses that I have received, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. So here I can see I have received the response with the ID of the contact. The email address was latest12@pabblytuge.com. Now I need to open my system.io and check whether this contact has been created there or not. So over here I can see I have instantly created this contact, latest12@pabblytuge.com. The name was latest, country is India, Here you can see the first name was latest, last name was user, email address was latest12@pablitudes.com. Now to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my Jot form again and fill some other dummy details over here. So over here I have entered my first name as new, last name was user, email address was new324@pablitudes.com and the phone number as this. Now I have to click on this submit. So as soon as I've submitted my form, this contact should be created in my system.io. So let's open my system.io, go back and let's refresh this page once. And here I can see I have instantly created this contact. Also the name was new user, country is India, email address is new324@pablitudes.com. Now to summarize, we took Webhook by Pabbly as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect of JotForm with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the response in my Pabbly Connect, after which we took system.io as our action application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all these details with the help of mapping, entered the country code, and then simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as new contact being created in my system.io. So we have successfully created automation between Webhook by Pabbly and system.io with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.